Hi friends, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a brand new video. Today we are doing a full face that is going to be affordable. It's going to look amazing. It's going to be long wearing and it's drugstore. I'm sure you guys know by the title, we are doing a one brand tutorial using only Maybelline products. We have foundations, primers, concealers, setting the whole shebang, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how to get a full coverage, flawless, matte, affordable beat that is going to last you over 30 hours. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Grab your cafecito. I'm sipping on some water. I'm trying to be a good girl today, okay? But grab your cafecito and let's do a full face using only Maybelline products. Let's get into it. Fall is right around the corner and I have found the perfect scents from Dossier to transition you from summer to fall, and I wanted to share them with you guys. One that I really wanted to share with you guys because I feel like this is for all my gourmands vanilla girlies out there. This one is called Call Me Vanilla. It is from the Icons collection, so this is going to be original to Dossier. This is definitely in the warm scent family, which is again perfect for the fall. Oh my gosh, this just smells like a hug with like cookies and cinnamon. So if you're looking for the perfect vanilla warm scent to add to your collection this fall, definitely check out Call Me Vanilla. I also wanted to share Blooming for you. This is in the flowery scent, which I feel like it's a little more spring summer. But for every day, if I'm not going to go anywhere, I'm just going to be at home, I always like to smell good regardless of where I'm at. And this one is the perfect everyday scent. The top notes on this are pear, black currants, bergamot, and grapefruit. The middle notes are violet, jasmine, lily of the valley, and rose. And the base notes are white musk, patchouli, cistus, and incense. If you really love florals, you're just a floral soft girly, oh my gosh, this one has to be added to your list. I love how fresh, soft, and feminine this scent is. Again, perfect for every day. If you work in an office and you want something a little bit more toned down, then definitely Blooming for You is the one for you. That rhymed. So don't forget to check out the description box for more details, and thank you Dossier for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Now let's get right into the tutorial. Alright guys, we're gonna get started with the base. Unfortunately, we do not have an eyeshadow palette for today because there is no one in this world that can convince me that any of the Maybelline eyeshadow palettes are good, okay? I've tried 90% of them and they're all pretty bad, so we're not gonna do that today. We're gonna work with what we have and we'll see what we come up with, but absolutely no eyeshadows. Unless you've tried them and you love them, let me know. I'm going to start off with my Maybelline Grippy Serum. This is going to grip your makeup. It also contains 2% niacinamide, so it's going to be amazing for smoothing out texture and just giving you that flawless look to your skin. Because it is a serum, it's a lot more lightweight than your typical grippy primer. So this is perfect for all my ladies out there that don't want that super thick, sticky, grippy primer, but you still want your foundation, your makeup to adhere to something really, really well. I think this is a nice little sandwich in between. I don't know, I really like how lightweight it is, and like I said, I like the tackiness of it. It's not too much, but it's just the perfect amount. As I was getting my stuff ready for today's video, I realized that I have 4 different foundations from Maybelline. We have the Lumi Matte, or what is this? Yeah, Lumi Matte foundation, which is one of my like most recent favorites. I spoke about this one in one of my recent videos, my top 10 favorite foundations of all times. And then this one I've had for a while and I hardly use it. This is, I don't know if they have this one anymore. This is the Maybelline Superstay Active Wear Foundation. This claims to have up to 30 hours. I think they might have switched them. I don't know, you guys will have to tell me. But this one is very full coverage and definitely has more of a matte finish, so I think I'm gonna go for that one today. And then obviously I have the OG Maybelline Fit Me as well as the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour skin tint. This one as well is so amazing. This one just makes me a little too oily, so I don't think I'm gonna use this in the summer. I will definitely stick to it for during the winter. So for today, I think I'm going to use this one since you guys haven't seen me use this on camera. So I'm gonna go ahead and blend it in. I've been trying really hard to be like a little more gentle with my foundations and not use so many pumps because I can be very heavy-handed when it comes to my foundations, but I've been trying to do just one pump of foundation for my whole face and I've been doing pretty good. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. I hope you guys are thriving. I hope you guys are staying healthy. It is definitely that time when everybody starts picking up on illness, and then having so many kids at school. I have my obviously my daughter at school, and then my niece and my nephew, I watch them after school, so they tend to get sick and it's just a house full of illnesses. For so long, I hardly get sick though. When it comes to like the cold or things like that, I hardly ever catch a cold. But just dealing with my gastritis has been enough, you know? I'm gonna go in with a little bronzer stick. These are newer. These are the lifter sticks. It is a multi-use stick, and this is in the shade 65. So these are supposed to be used as either like bronzers, you can use them as contours, you can use them as foundation, you can use them as concealer, whatever you really like. But I just bought them for the pure purpose of using them as little bronzer sticks. If you're looking for a quick little multi-use stick, these are so good. Look at how easy that blends, and it blends really nice into the skin. I wish they had blushes that are really nice. That's one thing that I also don't have. I used to have their blushes and I got rid of them. If you guys remember, I posted like a blush declutter video because they weren't it. They weren't giving, you know, they weren't giving what they needed to give. So I decluttered them a long time ago. And I don't think they have any other blushes, at least that I like. Unless you guys know of good Maybelline blushes, let me know. But that's the one thing that they don't have that I like. So I hope we see new blushes from them in 2025. The bronzer looks really pretty. Okay, let's move on to concealer. I have two. I'm first going to go in with the Maybelline Eraser Multi-Use Concealer. This one is in the shade 160, which is like a really nice pink. This can also be used as a corrector or as a brightener. I'm going to use this as a brightener for today. This will definitely give you that really bright under eye if you're looking for something like this. Try this one in this shade. I honestly forgot that I had this. I did use it for a long time as an under eye brightener, and then I forgot that I had it. But this is definitely one of Maybelline's best products, is their concealer in the Age Rewind. The Age Rewind concealer is probably one of my holy grails that I've used for years. Even though when I don't use it and I stop using it and then I use it again, I'm like, man, this is a classic. Now let's go in with the actual concealer. This is the only one that I had as well from the activewear line. Again, let me know if you guys still see this being sold because I don't feel like I've seen it. Anyways, so this is the 30-hour full coverage concealer. It claims to deliver up to 30 hours wear and full coverage matte. Okay. And it's supposed to be lightweight. I honestly don't remember how this looks or anything or the coverage, so let's see. This is definitely a little, not too dark, but not exactly the tone that I like, but it's okay. This is in the shade 27. I think it'll help the fact that I put a lighter concealer on the bottom. Somebody just rang my doorbell. Hold on. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and blend this out. Like I said, I haven't used this concealer in forever, so I truly don't remember how full coverage it is. But it says that it's matte. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Why is this actually really good? Girl, have we been sleeping on this concealer? And they still sell it. I just looked it up. You can find it at Walmart, Walgreens, pretty much anywhere. Y'all know Walmart will always have it cheaper than pretty much anywhere else. Let's go in and set though with the powder. I'm going to use two. The Loose Fit Me. This is in the shade Fair Light. And then I also have the Fit Me Matte and Poreless Press Powder, which is one of my favorites from the drugstore in the shade 220. I had to add a little bit of blush because otherwise this makeup look just wouldn't be giving. I added a little of this Koki blush in the shade Heartthrob. It's these little soft gradient blushes. They're so pretty, and Koki's such an underrated brand. Maybe we'll do a full face of them next, but we're going to finish off the face with a little bit of bronzer. This has been my favorite bronzer lately, the City Bronzer in the shade 300 from obviously Maybelline. It is so good. I forgot that I had this because, again, I had this in my other vanity that I now keep downstairs. I don't know if I told you guys, but maybe about a month ago, month and a half ago, we finally moved Lincoln to his big boy room because he was sleeping with us in his own bed, but in our room he had his own little bed, but we were just sharing rooms with him. And I was like, you know what? I think it's time for him to get his room. The only reason why we hadn't moved him to his own room was because he was so far away from us. Our home is a two-story home, and his room would be the farthest out of like the back corner of the house. It's hard to explain, but he's doing really well. He does wake up very early. I think he's still trying to adjust and comes and like cuddles with me, but I live for that. I'm gonna add a little bit of highlighter. You guys know that this is not a highlight, this is an eyeshadow, but I like to use it as an eyeshadow because it's gorgeous and it's only like $2 and it's amazing. I am, however, going to go in with an eyeliner. This is the Maybelline Tattoo Studio Ink Pen in Jet Black. If you love a matte black, really good eyeliner, this one is really great. I wouldn't say it's my favorite, but it's really, really good. And I think they also have it in brown, but obviously the black one is my favorite. Let's finish the look by adding a little bit of a lipstick. I'm going to share with you some of my favorite products from Maybelline, because if Maybelline knows how to do something, it's lipsticks, okay? The OGs, shout out to these. This is in the shade 920 Nude Loose. What? 920 Nude Lust. This is a creme finish, so this is going to give you that really pretty like shine. Love, love, love this one. The new Teddy tints, these are amazing. I have another one, I can't find it, but these are also really pretty, and you can either wear them sheer, or you can really like make them bold. This one is in the shade 45 Pinky Promise, but I have another one that is more nude that I don't know where it is. My all-time favorite though from Maybelline has to be the Vinyl Ink Superstay lipsticks. These are amazing, and they're definitely a dupe for the Urban Decay. I forgot what they're called. And then the last ones are the last one is the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink. So this is going to be very similar to this. This is just a lot more liquidy. This is a little more thick and matte. These do take a long time to dry, but these will not move from your lips. So I'm going to go ahead and line my lips. I'm going to use obviously the best lip liners at the drugstore, which are the lifter liners. This is in the shade Let's Bounce. Then I'm going to go in with this one. Should I do this one or this one? Which one would you do? I think I'm going to do this one. This is in the shade Captivated. I love these so much. They're so pretty. They're super comfortable on the lips. And they smell like cupcakes. I wasn't going to add a lip gloss, but honestly, the Maybelline Lifter Glosses are so iconic. I just have to. So I'm going to go in with the shade Amber. Oh, these are so good. They're so shiny. Again, smells so good. And they look so beautiful. I don't have a setting spray from Maybelline, so let me just fix my hair and we can look at this final look together. And here you have a full face using only Maybelline products. I am totally obsessed with this skin. Honestly, this concealer combo is super good. So if you're looking for something that is going to be full coverage, brightening, yet lightweight, pairing these two together is the perfect combination. And if you can still get your hands on the, what is this again? The Superstay Active Wear Foundation, honestly, pick it up. Pick it up if you find it anywhere, because this is definitely way more matte than their, what is this, a matte and poreless. It's a little thicker, but it's so matte and it's really full coverage and it just looks beautiful on the skin. I'm obsessed with everything. The skin just looks absolutely gorgeous. She's thriving and she looks gorgeous. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know what one brand tutorial you guys want to see next. I was thinking of either NYX or maybe a high-end brand like Rare Beauty, Fenty Beauty. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I love you guys so much. Stay safe out there, stay healthy, and I'll see you guys in my next video.